Hi, and welcome to Click with JFCS. My name is Sarah Waxman, and I'm a Family Life Education Associate at the agency. Today, we're going to be talking about some tips for surviving winter during COVID-19 as this pandemic continues to rage around us and we find ourselves needing to rely on coping strategies for continuing to fight cabin fever and what it feels like to continue to social distance and quarantine and isolate in some ways during these long, cold months. So here are a few tips for you to keep your mind and your body active and busy during the winter. Our first tip is something you've likely heard over and over again during the pandemic in terms of ways to take care of yourself, but it is still true and helpful at this time, and that is to create some structure for yourself. Whether that's a schedule or a routine that you follow, or perhaps a list of achievable goals you would like to create for yourself and knock one at a time off and cross them off that list, or having a daily exercise time that you have for yourself. Whatever it is that for you works, creating a structure can help you gain a sense of control during a time when a lot of things are out of our control, and thus also decrease the amount of anxiety that you are experiencing. So creating a structure that works for you during this time will be really helpful. Additionally, in any goals that you create for yourself within that structure, you want to use the acronym SMART and create what we call SMART goals for yourself. And each letter in the word SMART stands for something. The S is for specific, the M is for measurable, the A is for achievable, the R is for relevant or realistic, and the T is for time bound. And if you follow the regimen of the SMART goals, it will help you create things for yourself that are actually achievable. And when you finish and complete that goal, you will gain a sense, again, of control, of mastery, of success, and can build upon those smaller SMART goals to achieve everything you're looking to achieve. Our next tip is to help others. At a time when so many people around us are struggling in so many ways, by putting some energy that you have into supporting others around you, it will also help you. It will release endorphins and bring you a positive feeling for yourself by being able to spread support to others around you. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities to do so, you can check out the JFCS website. There are some options there, but also perhaps you know a new mom in your community who could use a healthy meal cooked for them, or perhaps you have a neighbor down the street that isn't able to shovel their driveway when it snows, if it snows this winter. And so little things like that, putting energy into helping others, can go a long way for you as well as the person you're helping. Other tips that have been tried and true during the entire time we've been in the pandemic, but still are true now during the winter, are to move your body, to find a way to exercise, or just move your body from sitting or lying down positions each and every day, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes a day, to get the blood flowing and to provide your body with that movement is going to be helpful, as well as spending time outdoors. Even though it's cold, we encourage you all to bundle up, and again, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day, getting some fresh air into your lungs and into your body, and feeling the outdoor air and sunlight on your skin is going to be useful and helpful, as well as continuing to just basic self-care practices, sleep hygiene, hydrating, bathing, really remembering and focusing on those basics of your daily needs, and making sure that those continue to happen. We also suggest a daily gratitude practice, or if daily is too much for you, just finding a certain number of times a week that you can practice the art of gratitude. It is kind of our natural inclination as human beings, as a species, to focus on the negative in our lives, and that is why gratitude is often referred to as a practice that we need to train our minds to remember, to focus on, and to continue to stay positive. So whether it's before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning or at some other point in your day, even pausing for 2 minutes to find something in your day or in your week that you feel grateful for will also go a long way to supporting you this winter. Another suggestion that we have for you is to frame your decision making for yourself in terms of how you choose to cope with what's going on for you right now. In thinking about the choice that you're making as either nourishment or a choice to numb out. There are many ways to cope with what's happening in the world around us, and there are a lot of things we can go to that provide often healthy distractions, but they can also lead to a place of feeling really numb. And so if you can make a choice that feels more nourishing than numbing, that will also be fueling to your soul. So perhaps the next time you want to watch 3 episodes of a TV show on Netflix, perhaps you can watch 1 or 2, and then maybe turn on a podcast about a topic of something that you're interested in learning more about, that you can listen to and nourish and enrich your mind. So again, just think about what options do I have and what might be more nourishing than numbing. And our final tip to you is to encourage you to look for the hope. COVID has created a time when we often have a dynamic tension of feelings that we hold at the same time. We may feel guilty as well as grateful or joyful at the same time as we hold a more challenging emotion. And so right now, it's very true that you may be feeling despair as well as hope at the same time. And hope right now for a lot of people can be very challenging to hold on to or to find, but continue to look for it. And if you can't find it in yourself, turn to others, those around you that might be able to hold on to it in a way that you're struggling with, and try to craft that out for yourself. Even if you feel sad and you feel angry or you feel despair or you feel hopeless at the same time as hope, that is the reality of where we are in our lives during this pandemic. So continue to look for the hope and try to hold on to that. And as always, if you feel you could use further support, JFCS is here for you in the community. Feel free to reach out to us if there are any ways that our services could provide that hope for you during this time. So take good care, stay warm, and thanks for listening.